Hello everyone, and I hope everyone is staying safe for this coronavirus. I mean, sometimes I do have a rethink of considering the fact that this coronavirus has taken up the whole world. I mean, it's just like coronavirus is a world leader now. I mean, that's that's just incredible. That's just beyond my imagination. And I began to think about the past. Talking about the wealthy peoples. Right now, wealthiness doesn't matter anymore. I mean, it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody's just very very careful and very anxious about their life. To be alive, not to contact this coronavirus. Um, I kind of think it's also a warning, from God, for us to always think, to always remember that we still have a strong God, because up to now, we haven't found the vaccine for that. That's kind of telling us something. So we should all continue to be safe. Continue to remember to wash our hands, and sneezing in our elbows. I think these two kids will demonstrate that when we see that now.
For 20 seconds. Make sure to use soap too. Put out a decent water level. Then I recommend you try doing it everywhere. Then
Alright guys, so I will go ahead now and show you guys the various videos about what is circulating in this world. There are some of them are genuine, some of them are not. So it's for you to use your own thinking faculty to always take what you think it's doable and it's okay. So I'll have to share what the videos that I've been getting all this while. I have to share that with you guys, so you guys can always see what's going on around the world. There are some funny part of it, and there's some just for you guys to relax. As you guys are home, all these some of you guys will be at home for a while, up to a month, weeks. So sit back, watch the videos, and always live safe. That's all I have to tell you guys. Live safe, and one thing, the most important thing is that don't ever panic. It's not time yet for panicking. We can't panic, because I know that anxiety kills a lot of people, and they say it's a coronavirus. A lot of them are not coronavirus. Some of them are just anxiety and being scared and everything. So don't you guys ever be scared. That's my book right there. Yeah. So keep staying safe, keep eating healthy, keep exercising the best you can, because that's another way of fighting the coronavirus. Because when your immune system is high, I pretty much assure you that it's gonna fight it. You're gonna fight the virus. It will fight it. Keep staying safe. Keep staying safe.
and I just got done from exercising on the trampoline, so yeah. If you have a trampoline, it would be a pretty good time to go on it for some exercise to fight this coronavirus.
All right, thank you for that. Yeah, another thing I have to tell you guys about, I'm referring this to sending this message to Nigerians. There are some people that always circulate that this coronavirus doesn't have any effect on black people's body. Oh, that's a lie. Don't listen to that. It affects everybody, because we're all human beings. So don't expose yourself. Keep hiding yourself. Keep being indoor. Keep being the best you can. You can do. Keep doing the best you can do to safeguard yourself and your families. Because that's all that matters. So all those things you hear, it doesn't affect we blacks. It does. Those are trash it. Those are not true. Those are not true. So keep safeguarding yourself. Okay, now here are the videos that I have to share with you guys. So sit back, relax, and watch all of them, okay? keep staying safe. All right, so this is Noxie again, Vanechinazo, and Noxie B.
When you sneeze, make sure to sneeze like this.
You're gonna be it? Yeah. Okay, y'all. We gotta get our followers up. I told y'all I was coming with a quick demonstration on what to do at home, like if you start to feel the mucus build up in your chest. You know, one of my tips was hot water or hot tea, just to kind of keep mucus down. But like ever so often throughout the day, try to do something that we call CPT therapy, which is chest physiotherapy. What it does is it helps drains the lungs and mobilize things. So it's really easy. You can do this at home. I would do this on my kids a couple times a day if I was you guys, even if they're well, just to kind of make sure that no mucus is building up. So this is what you do. Okay. So we literally have beds that do this, but you can do, and we both are COVID negative, so I can touch it for now. This is what you can do. Just take your hands and just pat up and down their back. Actually feels pretty good. She said it feels good. Again, that is pretty much called chest physiotherapy. Basically, it breaks up mucus in your lungs, it mobilizes and drains the lungs. So along with you drinking tea is what I prefer, tea or hot water, drinking something warm just to keep the mucus down, do the chest physiotherapy. For those of you guys who did not see it, we're gonna do it one more time. And you basically take your child or take whoever, have somebody do it on you, and just break up that mucus. All right, and that's basically what we're doing on all our COVID-19 patients. That is part of the biggest problem, is having that mucus on the chest and that, trying to mobilize and get all of that out along with suctioning. But you can do this at home as well if you start to feel the mucus break up, okay? Say bye to Nurse Meg.
Bye.
Peace out.
Second bit of news, I got this from a very trusted friend of mine who's a doctor, and it's been copied to literally dozens and dozens of doctors, and it reads as follows. I confirm the info below with my cousin Arash, who is the director of pulmonary department at the Harvard Medical School and Hospital. He has been treating COVID-19 patients in ICU for the past 2 weeks and validated the accuracy of this information. Please send this to as many people as you can. This information might save lives. Stay home, well, and safe. And this is from a friend of mine who I've known for years, so I have absolutely no doubt that this is the straight deal. Information from Vienna's laboratory studying COVID-19 say vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen, Advil in their system. Do not take it. Those who recovered did not take ibuprofen. So if you have symptoms, take paracetamol, acetaminophen, Tylenol only. It looks like this virus thrives on ibuprofen, so don't do it, and tell everyone you can. Please pass this information on to everyone in your family, each family. I don't want to miss anyone, so share as much as you can or copy and paste. I just spoke with my friend who was a nurse in Vancouver, and they just learned that Advil makes the virus 10 times worse.
Oh, wow.
Tylenol only for the time being. She said Advil kickstarts the virus into pneumonia. She also said they are not releasing the correct number of cases on the news, and they have patients coming in every day, some currently on ventilators. Soon they won't have enough room in the hospitals to treat patients, and they will have to turn people away. They've canceled all surgeries to use the ORs for available ventilators, but it still won't be enough. She also said she found people in their 40s and 50s who were previously healthy to be on ventilators and having major difficulty breathing because they took Advil. Also, 4 doctors have had...
Man, the situation is getting out of hand here in Lagos. This is emergency rescue team at the local airport trying to pick up a guy that was showing symptoms of this virus, this corona thing, bro. We in the airport here, we know what we are saying every day. When the government say stay at home, Nigerians should just stay at home because you don't know who is contacted, who is affected or not. Everybody, we are not safe again. You can see the emergency team, they are attending to him. God will save us. God will save us in this country. People know the year word. Stay in your house. They will not hear. Now we don't know how many people have.
This is my work ID. I work for Well Cornell Medicine on 68th and York. I do comparative pathology research. We deal with biohazardous materials and radiation particles. We inject animals like rhesus monkeys, rats, and mice with diseases and radioactive agents. 2 weeks ago when I went to work, I noticed the security guards were in Tyvek hazmat suits and they were armed, which is not normal, but I didn't pay it any mind. I go upstairs to work, I clock in, my boss is like, yo, listen, you're not needed, but we need you to surrender your Geiger counter. My Geiger counter was attached to my ID because we deal with radiation emissions in my department on the 7th floor, which is the only department that deals with radiation, but they wanted me to surrender my Geiger counter. When I left work, the only people that were left in my building's facility were the scientists, the professors, the researchers, and security guards that were armed. It's not the virus that's getting people sick. It's 5G network from the radiation. And the reason why they have me surrender my Geiger counter is so if I'm in a proximity of people that have 5G networks, my Geiger counter is going to detect that I'm in a proximity of radiation. That's what's getting people sick. That's what's getting people with respiratory issues. That's why some people are dying. Now, my homie works for Verizon. He got a message via email from corporate instructing him and his 100-man crew to pump 5G network cables throughout the tri-state area, whether buildings or houses were abandoned or not. The letter said, if your crew gets sick, we'll send them home and you keep on working. Don't worry, when they say that the oil is short, you'll be first dibs to get the oil.
The oil you took care of.
Exactly.
That's deep, bro. I'm glad you came on and told my audience that just now because, damn.
I've been trying to hit you up for a minute, man, because shit is real. And niggas don't really know what's going on. They believe in what the media is telling them. Just understand, whatever the media is saying they're gonna do, they're not gonna do. They're telling you they're gonna give you $1,200 stimulus check for this money. How? When they say that the money is gonna be contaminated, then they're gonna shut down the banks worldwide. How the fuck are you going to cash that check if you're quarantined and you can't leave and the banks are shut down? They're doing technology and manipulating the people to believe a big ass fucking lie.
That's a fact. I believe so too, bro. And a lot of people is not aware of 5G and the health benefits of it. 5G is game over. It's frying us. So it's just like in Wuhan when that's the first place they really rolled out 5G.
Exactly.
And I believe here it was New York City, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Because in New York, look at the rates going up of people with coronavirus.
Exactly.
And how they diagnosing all these people when they say they ain't got no test? Right or wrong?
Facts. Yo, you know what's crazy? The symptoms that they're saying is caused by this virus are the same exact symptoms from radiation contamination. They're talking about loss of taste, loss of smell, hair loss, vomiting, diarrhea. Pretty soon they're going to say a new symptom is blood in your stool and blood in your urine, constant parchness, that you'll have an unquenchable thirst because radiation boils the water molecules in your brain, in your respiratory tract, and in your reproductive system. So don't be surprised when this shit disappears and 10 years later it comes back, because that's what's going to happen. You're sterile and you can't produce. There was a movie called Children of Men or The City of Men.
Children of Men, right.
Where a war came out and for years no one was able to reproduce. But one woman gave birth to a baby and it changed the world. These niggas are literally acting out scripts from movies and fictional books to instill fear and in the media propaganda. Fear is the lowest vibration and that also weakens your immune system. And when you're scared, the adrenochrome that's in your blood makes your blood pump faster, harder, and stronger, which is what the pedo bloodsuckers need in order to be young again. Which is why they're also saying that kids are getting infected and they're going to mandate or force inoculate the vaccine on niggas. The FDA takes 1.5 years to approve of a vaccine. Why within 3 months of the year, all of a sudden they have this vaccination ready to be mandated, forced on you, whether you say yes or no, they're gonna...
Hello. When you sneeze or cough, make sure to do like this.
We know that for many people, life is changing dramatically. My family is no different. My daughter is now taking her classes online from home because her school is closed. For the rest of the world, that even the most severe situation can be turned around. But the experience of cities and countries that have pushed back this virus give hope and courage to the rest of the world. During this difficult time, it's important to continue looking after your physical and mental health. This will not only help you in the long term. First, eat a healthy and nutritious diet, which helps your immune system to function properly. Second, limit your alcohol consumption and avoid sugary drinks. Third, don't smoke. Smoking can increase your risk of developing severe disease if you become infected with COVID-19. Fourth, exercise. WHO recommends 30 minutes of physical activity a day for adults and 1 hour a day for children. If your local or national guidelines allow it, go outside for a walk, a run or a ride, and keep a safe distance from others. If you can't leave the house, find an exercise video online, dance to music, do some yoga, or walk up and down the stairs. If you're working at home, make sure you don't sit in the same position for long periods. Get up and take a 3-minute break every 30 minutes. Fifth, look after your mental health. It's normal to feel stressed, confused, and scared during a crisis. Talking to people you know and trust can help. Supporting other people in your community can help you as much as it does them. Check on neighbors, family, and friends. Compassion is a medicine. Listen to music, read a book, or play a game. And try not to read or watch too much news if it makes you anxious. Get your information from reliable sources once or twice a day. COVID-19 is taking so much from us, but it's also giving us something special, the opportunity to come together as one humanity, to work together, to learn together, to grow together. I thank you.
Carry that goat.
Who said that?
Our agent.
Your HM. Because of what? Are we not paying your school fees?
Daddy, because of coronavirus.
Corobia what?
Virus.
Coro what?
Virus.
Why would they tell you not to come to school because of corobia virus? What is corobia virus?
Coronavirus is going to come by to Mangpa in China. That's if we do that. What's it called?
Huh?
So how does this take place? NHK is conducting an experiment with a group of researchers. The team will track particles in the air using laser beams and a high-sensitivity camera. This technology allows us to detect droplets as small as 0.1 micrometers wide. The experiment starts. First, sneezing. We can see a large droplet about 1 millimeter in diameter. It quickly falls. But let's look through the high-sensitivity camera. We can see small particles that seem to glitter floating through the air. These particles are all smaller than 10 micrometers, or 1/100th of a millimeter in diameter. Let's take a look from a different angle. They're small and light. You can see them drifting through the air. These are microdroplets. We're learning that sneezing isn't the only source of these droplets. We ran the same experiment on a close-range conversation. People generate a lot of microdroplets when they talk loudly. The droplets between these two stay where they are. They don't drift away. It's not yet known what volume of microdroplets leads to infection. But Tateda says we can't rule out the possibility that microdroplets have spread the virus to some extent.
そのマイクロ飛沫、小さな粒子の中にもたくさんのですね、生きたウイルスがいて、大きな声での会話、あるいは激しい息遣い、そういった中でですね、このマイクロ飛沫ができて、それが近くの人、その人が吸い込むことによって感染が広がる、そういったリスクが見えてきたものと思います。
The risk of infection through microdroplets becomes even greater in a closed space with poor ventilation. This lab is simulating the movement of microdroplets in an airtight room. About 10 people in an enclosed space the size of a classroom. A person coughs once and spreads about 100,000 droplets. Large droplets are shown in blue and green. Most of these fall to the ground within 1 minute. But the microdroplets, shown in red, continue to drift. This simulation uses only microdroplets. 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, 20 minutes later, the microdroplets are still floating in place.
空気がよどんでいると、つまり空気の流れがないということで、マイクロ飛沫そのものは、落ちたり、違う場所に動くことができませんので、長時間その場所にとどまるっていうことになります。
But there is a way to prevent this stagnation of microdroplets. Opening windows and increasing air circulation is believed to be effective. When you open a window, microdroplets are quickly swept away. They're very small and light, so any airflow will get rid of them.
できればですね、2箇所開けて風の流れを作ってあげるということが大事。それが1時間に1回でもいいから、そういうようなことをやることによって感染のリスクというのはかなり下げることができるようになるんじゃないかなというふうに思います。
How are you, Fumi?
I'm fine.
Shake me now. What's up?
No.
Why? What happened?
My mom said to not be shaking anybody.
Mama, don't mind your mommy. Shake me. There's nothing there.
Mommy, coronavirus has come.
What?
Danger. I must say, oh, we are in Nigeria. You can get that for all your new. Is it good?
Colomba bellos.
Hey, oh, yeah, Bogotego. Snapia, get it.
Colomba by loss.
Hey, yeah, you can eat on the modern and the Nigeria.
I am to Nigeria, not the Yazoo, not the Yawan and Chankota. Oh, Baro,
okay.
Llegó Lady.
We have an important message for all of you, especially if you live in a country that is right now facing the new coronavirus. The pandemic is growing exponentially in many countries. But the Czech Republic is one of the few in Europe that has significantly slowed down the spread of the virus. In this video, we would like to tell you what we did differently, and mainly, we would like to help you to do the same. We are following social distancing and the rules stay at home. But others do that too. We also have strict hygienic procedures. Others do that as well. But the main difference is everyone who has to leave their house has to wear a face mask. Everyone. I know. They may be told you that masks wouldn't protect you, but there are studies proving that even a homemade mask can be partially protective. Partially. Any protection is essential today. But now the more important thing. Masks fundamentally prevent the transmission from you to others by sneezing, coughing, but also breathing. And many people are the most contagious before they start showing symptoms. So, when we both have a face mask, I protect you, you protect me, and we are both safe.
Based on recent data, we know that population-wide use of masks is essential for suppression of the outbreak.
According to our professional experience, a simple homemade mask can prevent up to 100% of the spread of potentially infected microdroplets.
The more people use masks, the less virus can be distributed and fewer individuals are exposed.
Just a few days ago, people were laughing at those who wore masks. But some people knew about this positive effect and started to share this information across social media. The message grew fast through artists, influencers, and others. I know, face masks aren't in stores, right? But something incredible happened. People started making homemade masks and giving them to others for free. Many companies, theaters, or even retirement houses changed their buildings into sewing rooms, and thousands of people started to sew masks at home. So we know that face masks work, and it has been repeatedly confirmed by scientists. We know that it is possible in just 3 days to provide face masks for 10 million people in one country. And we know that here we have fundamentally repressed the infection. Please share this knowledge and help us to change as many countries as possible. Take a picture with your face mask on and share it with the hashtag #MasksForAll. It can really save lives. And remember, I protect you, you protect me.
I recommend to all fellow ministers and governments to implement population-wide use of face masks, even homemade ones. Today we see that this was one of the most important decisions that we have made, and if it helped here, it can help anywhere.